takes a snap, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Bulldog. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking left. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the pressure. And they got it.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that... We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Maybe some room here.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And nothing doing on the ground. Trying the left side. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. Buys a little time. Lets it fly. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And they wanted it all on 3rd. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Pressure coming. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Hailed the punt, can bail them out. And they can't get on top of it to Sunshine State a toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly. give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the middle. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incomplete. He'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Escapes the pressure going right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Fires downfield. And they can't make the play on third down. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's second and 3. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw it again. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm.
Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Working the middle. It's complete. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense set for a first down play. He goes right back to the air. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Flies to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of that.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Dogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Makes a grab and room. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Got his man. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Stepping to the right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Across the 25, he's got room. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia. They tack on another score, and how... And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. He'll keep it on second down. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. The keeper on the option. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He's going to come up about 5 yards short. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win. is the final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Coach Sweeney, he said this is a crucial game on the...
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throws to the tight end. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. He gets it to the 34-yard line. An excellent third. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And it keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Connection to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Meadow. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He fires to the left side. Makes a connection. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Third down following the sack by the D. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. He makes the stop, and they'll have it in the red zone after converting on fourth down. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Caught! And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Just a terrific effort to make the one-handed grab, but he couldn't get past the mark.
Well, how about how easy he made it look? Just sticks the mid up in the air. I know he didn't get the first down, but just no big deal. Just I've done this before. Another day at the office.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football.
Touchdown, Bulldog! Fit it in the window. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Running inside, it's Phillips. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man. Got room at the 35. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The play action fake. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout.